Have you ever seen a policeman play football, do athletics, play table tennis before?
While I was growing up in Akwa Ibom that year, I used to hear a club called, was it Police Machine? Okay. But as a young person, I used to think, were they actually police officers who were playing for the club? I didn't quite know that. I probably need to find out. But there was a club like that.
Yes.
And they used to compete, I think, in the Pro League at the time.
Yeah.
But I wasn't quite sure if they were police
actual
officers.
Policemen. Very interesting.
You have a lot of, in Nigeria's history, you have a lot of police, people who have been members of the police.
Yeah.
Choma
Juan.
Easily comes to mind. A couple of others.
Julius Agawa?
Yes. Used to play for policeman, but I don't know if he was a policeman. I know he played for policeman, but I don't know if he was a policeman.
So how can you play for a police team and not be a policeman?
He was actually a policeman.
Okay.
Julius Agawa was a policeman. So, because I know someone who knows him.
I stand corrected.
I know someone who knows him very well in Benin, and he was telling us about him.
Stories about him.
Wow, before he transitioned to being a Super Eagle player. Anyways, the story coming out from Abuja is the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, has unveiled the logo and mascot of the 12th Nigeria Police Games tagged Anambra 2020, which is scheduled to take place in Awka very, very soon. So we're looking forward to that one. You can see pictures are coming from the unveiling of the logo and the mascot. And the IGP performed the unveiling ceremony in the company of Anambra State Governor, Chief Willie Obiano. And he noted that police intended to discover great footballers that will restore the glory of Nigerian police football teams.
And you know, in times past, I don't know, even recently, because of the discipline, military and paramilitary, because of the discipline involved in whatever they do, they turn out to be good sportsmen most of the time. I'm
worried about the ages, actually. Oh. That's where I'm worried, because when you're talking football, developing football stars and all of that, it's got to be young players. Yeah. It's got to be people who are young, because football... To be in the police force, you're probably not a teenager. You're not a teenager. That's the problem. But it's a brilliant idea, really, because for me, I wouldn't think in the light of developing stars for the country.
Discovering, right?
I don't think in that direction. Okay. I think for recreation, I quite appreciate that. I appreciate that they're doing something away from their norm, from what they usually, their day job. Is quite amazing. Great recreation for them. It's fantastic. But it would be absolutely mind-boggling if this particular games will discover a player for the Super Eagles, for the under-23. I'll probably question the person's age if he gets a chance to play in the in any of the youth age grade sides. But it's a fantastic idea.
Laudable indeed. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's take reactions from the critical stakeholders, of course, Governor, and of course, the Inspector General of Police. We take that reaction and come back for more on Sports this morning.
In practical terms, the event provides us a platform to discover sporting talents in the Nigeria Police who will reenact the heroic and historic performances of the likes of our own ACP Chioma Junwa, who at the 1996 Summer Olympic in Atlanta, USA, attained the feat of becoming the first female athlete from Nigeria to win an Olympic gold medal, and who to date remains Nigeria's only individual gold medalist. We are also desirous of reproducing likes of late SP Sunday Bada, who won 3 medals at the World Indoor Championships, including a gold medal in 1997, set a record on the 4x400 meters relay at the 2000 Olympics, where he led the Nigerian team to win gold medals after the disqualification of the US team. Our target is also to take advantage of the games to produce another Samuel Peters, the Nigerian dream, the Nigerian nightmare, who rode on the opportunity that the Nigeria Police Games provided him to become the WBC heavyweight champion. We intend to discover great footballers that will restore the glory of the Nigeria Police football team, the machine team, and the female police football team. It is in cognizance of this that the police games have evolved over the years to become an integral part of the rich history and proud tradition of the Nigeria police.
I will personally drive this process all through your games so that this game will produce more Chionwa Ajonwas and many great police athletes of the past. I believe that record that will be broken at this Anambra 2020 will go into the world annals of records that will be recognized internationally. You know, so we are ready for you. Anambra is ready for this game, and I want to reassure everybody that is coming that you're going to have one big fun you haven't seen before.
All right, assurances from the highest level, Governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano, and the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, talking about what we are going to see, the police games. All right, so let's move on to another big thing happening right there, not Anambra now, but Edo State, the Edo Sports Festival, the third edition. It's supposed to be the dress rehearsal for the National Sports Festival, and we hear that over 700 athletes drawn from 18 local governments will compete. Officially, it was declared open by the governor, Governor Obaseki, yesterday.
Pictures coming from
the
showing
opening. The state of readiness. And I mean, once this happens, I mean, that's a curtain raiser every
700 athletes from 18 local government areas of Edo competing in the third edition of this competition. Surely this is more like it when it comes to when you're talking about development and discovery, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite wonderful. And everyone is looking forward to Edo State hosting the National Sports Festival.
Right.
We're absolutely buzzing about it because we want the National Sports Festival to get back to the levels he used to have, that kind of that reputation he used to have. And the only way you can do that is ensure that we have a fantastic tournament, because a fantastic competition, and everything has to be on point. Logistics has to be on point. Facilities, I'm not quite sure.
You're sure this will help? Because it's their own mini sports festival.
So it will help in terms of logistics, even though the main event is bigger than this one.
We're
talking 18 local government areas. We're talking 36 states. So it's a different thing entirely, but it does help. It gives you a feeling of what to expect. But even in terms of logistics, in this particular one, it may not be a big issue, but you can rehearse. It's good to get an opportunity to plan, to prepare for what is to come. And I hope Edo State can pull this off. They're very confident they will. They're confident that they would give Nigeria one of the best sports festivals of all time.
Right.
But we hope they can pull this off. But this is good. This gives them an opportunity to prepare. This gives them an opportunity to really put things in place.
Interesting. Let's listen to the governor of Edo State now, Obaseki, declaring open the third Edo Sports Festival.
Our state a model in sports development in Nigeria. This is not new. This is our tradition. This was the tradition that our late leader, late Brigadier General Samuel Ogbomodia, left for us. This is also why we accepted to host the National Sports Festival. It is why we decided to rebuild the Samuel Ogbomodia Stadium to world standards. It is why we are building 20 mini stadia across the state. It is why we are here to officially open the Edo State Sports Festival 19 years after the first edition was held. But I want to assure you that it will not take another 19 years. This sports festival will now be part of the official sporting calendar of the Edo State government.